I wanted to take a moment to say hi to our survivors and their family members who are watching today, and to those of you that don't know me, maybe. My name is Lowden with the USO of Indiana. What I'd like to talk about today is some of the things that happen behind the scenes waiting for our heroes to arrive in Indianapolis each year for their reunion with their fellow shipmates. Once we're at the gate area, we pass out a little story, highlights, I guess, to the people that are in the concourse area, as well as little flags that can be waved. And we ask if they'd like to join us in welcoming home for the reunion our survivor that will be coming off of the next plane. Everyone is thrilled to do so, excited about it. A lot of them ask questions. I'd like to take a moment and just share one particular story that sticks in my mind from a few years back. It's about a family that was traveling for vacation, a husband, a wife, and 2 teenage children. I asked if they wanted to be a part of the celebration, and they quickly said yes, and were excited about it. They stood up at the very front to make sure that they were able to see our survivor as they got off the plane. In the meantime, their plane was called for last call because the doors were closing on their flight. And I turned to the mother and I said, "Do you need to leave? Do you want me to give the flags to someone else?" And she said, "No, this is living history. And I want my children to be a part of it." So the mother and the family decided to miss their flight and rebook their flight so that they could be a part of welcoming our heroes home. And on a personal level, I would just like to say what a joy, privilege, and honor it's been to know each and every one of you, and I look forward to seeing you again next year.
My name is Jeff with USO of Indiana, Airport Center Manager, and I wanted to share with you our highlight of the year, which is to assist the great survivors and their families when they come to Indianapolis for their annual reunion. Dawn has already explained to you what we do at the gate to celebrate their arrival, which is a wonderful experience. Again, very, very heartwarming and well-deserved. I'd like to take it from there. Once we get them through the gate and the concourse, we bring the families and the survivors down to the USO Center and wait for a couple of them to come down so they can do a little bit of rest and relaxation. At that point in time, we form an honor guard outside the USO Center of police, fire, and TSA agents, and we escort the survivors and their families out to awaiting transportation with a police escort down to the Hyatt for their 3-day reunion. It's a wonderful experience. Everybody at the airport loves to be a part of it, including the police, fire, and TSA folks. And the one other thing I'd like to share with you on a personal basis is me personally as an airport center manager. My highlight of the year is to go to the reunion luncheon at the Columbia Club. It's a great experience. USO is allowed to have a table there. We sometimes even bring some of our airport associates to be part of that luncheon. And for that, I want to thank the survivors and their various support groups.